In regard to today's discussion with the students, there have been three main areas of concern that have really captured my interest. One, what they've been taught about HIV/AIDS. Number two, child protection. And then number three was the aspect of what? Entertainment.
I got to learn and discover that I need to know about my rights. That's about child protection. That was maybe question 2.
Actually, I've never been in a quiz before. As today, they've set the tables and I was like, what's going on? So when I went to the table, I learned to be confident because I didn't know what they were going to discuss about. When they brought out the questions, the first point is about HIV/AIDS. I was like, this thing of HIV and AIDS, they're the same thing. As you know, they stroke it. And every time the teachers don't elaborate more, and we thought it's the same thing. But I'm very grateful that there are different things, and I've learned that.
While I was listening to the moderators of today's discussion, I tried to create a link between those three items and the way they relate to the lives of of these young children that we teach in schools. One is that they ought to know that HIV is still available, and therefore they have to take good care of their lives. Number two, while they're interested in issues like music and entertainment, which was another aspect they dealt with, they ought to be very cautious because the way they relate with music is one of those key areas I thought that exposes them to the danger of Of HIV/AIDS. And any other thing was to empower them on what do they do to ensure that they can overcome the risks of exposing themselves to To HIV.
And I'm very glad for this occasion, which has taught us many things, such as AIDS, entertainment, sports, and so many others. It has counseled us as we young children at school, youth age, because we do many things. We do abuse teachers, we do put on as the way which is not good, but we've been taught.
I'm so grateful that we have had this event from Crane. It has really impacted on our learners because some of the things we talked about, especially HIV/AIDS, are so important in their daily life.
I could see that, like, the very gospel artist my auntie always talks about, like, listen to music too. I wish anytime I can be like him.
Actually, in our schools, they don't encourage music because they don't examine it. And we are so reluctant if it comes to the world of music. And today when they asked me about it, I never knew anything about it. But I got to know about that, and I'm so grateful. And I will go and share with the outside world, which didn't come here.
They have really got the message, and I pray that even other schools, the village schools, will also get the chance.
We believe and know that each and everything they've taught, we've got it, and you know that we're going to make improvements in our lives because there's something they teach about how it's like masturbation, because I have not been doing it, but since I've learned about its disadvantages, so I'm going to try to avoid it.
For the years I've spent in Wakiso district, I think this is the 4th year, I've never seen this. It has never happened. It is only left to the teachers, which is something once in a while implemented in the teaching and learning process.
It was a productive discussion and it's going to change their life a lot, even after a year.
This program has been educative, yes, and it is something that really needs to be, not only, it shouldn't be left only to the teachers, but it should be something that is incorporated. We should work together with the teachers. We are really very grateful because most of our students don't get the chance to get such information.